Yeah, I think house is in order. Everyone's ready to go come tomorrow. So yeah, no issues from that point of view. I think England have done really well. Take nothing away from their performances, and obviously the new coaches have instilled their philosophies. But I think we're just going to focus on executing our game plans and playing cricket according to how the way we want to play it and how we've played in the last couple of years or two, especially in the shorter formats of the game. And hopefully it's enough to beat this England team. Yeah, I think, like I said, they've done exceptionally well in the last 2 or 3 years, and they've obviously sort of found some rhythm to their play. But it will be a good test if this team wants to go forward and be the best in the world. Then we've got to play the best. Sorry, and play the best and try beat the best. So we're just going to focus on ourselves and the game plans and things that we need to execute and do the basics well. And like I said, hopefully it's enough to cross over the line in the series. Yeah, I think if you've looked at how we've gone, we can't really isolate a facet of the game that we've been better at or poor at. So I think, we sort of picked a squad that's going to cater for all our needs that when we go out there and for various combinations that we can try. But yeah, I think it's important that whatever we do first at the toss, we do really well and then follow it up in the second inning. So yeah, I don't really think there's too much we can focus on in terms of having a strength and a weakness. I think we've come a long way as a team, as a unit, with our batting, bowling, and also on the field. And hopefully we can be the polished article as the series starts to combat the England team. Yeah, a good question, Ken. I think obviously the performances in the last year or two haven't really shown what we were trying to achieve. But I think we've got to trust the process and just execute a lot better, like you put it. And I'm sure it's going to come to fruition in this series. I think we've tried various combinations and we've sort of finding a rhythm to that. So hopefully it's enough to come over the line in this series, and we can see the fruits of our hard work that we put in the last 2 years. Yeah, obviously World Cup time poses a selection problem, and everyone wants to be and put their hand up, a part of the squad. But having said that, I think for me as the leader of the team in this series, I just want to make sure that everyone's given the platform to thrive and be the best they can be, but still aligning with the team's game plans and what the team wants to achieve from a unit. And whether it's the guy putting his hand up and getting 100 on the day, or someone putting their hand up and taking crucial wickets at crucial moments of the game, I think that's where I have to come in and make sure that I'm giving the individual the platform to do that within the team game plan. Sure. I've only played 2 ODIs in England, so I can't really comment too much on that. But yeah, I think maybe we were too slow to adapt in terms of to the conditions. I remember the series that I was involved in, we lost 2-1, and we only found our rhythm in the last ODI. So hopefully we can replicate much of what we did in the last ODI in terms of adapting and things like that. Having said that, we have a lot of new personnel in the team compared to where it was 5 or 6 years ago. So hopefully, that exuberance of youth can add some energy to the squad and rectify things sooner rather than later in the series. Yeah, I think we had a brief chat with Enoch. We never divulged too much in terms of what the plan is going forward. I think his main aim is obviously to leave cricket in a better place than where it was, previously. I know Enoch from 2015, where we worked together in India. I've always thoroughly enjoyed him as a person, as a coach, and obviously his philosophy. Probably supports one of the more poorer football teams, but I think his philosophy towards certain things is really, really remarkable, and something that we can look forward to. I think the guys in the camp are really excited as to the years ahead of planning and where we want to be as a unit. So yeah, all we can do is wish him luck and support him on his journey in taking this team and this cricketing nation to the next level and where it should be. We actually haven't thought about it in that way, but it might be a good way to start the tour. Like you said, we're so used to playing the test format first and then filtering into the ODI stuff. So a change up is good sometimes. Change is always good. I think we embraced it, but I think the main thing is the guys are hungry and ready to play cricket again. Obviously, it's been a 2-week break, so it sounds short, but I think 1 week as professional athletes, cricketers, we're hungry and ready to go, and I think we're ready to showcase our talent and see how far we've come as a unit. Yeah, so the first question on Kaya, yeah, I'm really happy for him. I think Kaya and I played cricket from 11 years old, along with David. So we're actually chatting on the way when we were flying together about how we've grown up together. And we're very fortunate and privileged enough to be in the Proteas environment and set up together. But yeah, Kaya is an exceptional player. He's done it for years. He's put his hand up, especially at the Dolphins, in crucial moments where we needed a match-winning knock, and he stood up to the plate. So it's really good to see him getting the reward that he deserves for the hard work and the amazing performances he's put in, especially in the last 3 years. He's really stepped up. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm hoping that he will get his opportunity to showcase his talents as well. In terms of your second question, yes, we had a brief intervention with the board. I think it's important to bridge the gap and pave the way forward rather. I think it was a good exercise to have had, leave whatever baggage we needed to, and look at the positives to where we can make leave cricket in a better place. And I think as soon as we jet off tomorrow, we're starting in a clean slate and moving forward together as a unit, as a proper Cricket South Africa unit going forward. And yeah, I think that's where we are at right now.